What is going on, people? Welcome back. This guy's getting low on rest. Johnny here. We are playing some Rimhammer the End Times. Can't see it from there. Can you see it from there? I'd say that's a yes. So I want to shoot this one. I also don't want my halfling peppered like this, but there it is. Did he hit it? He did. Alright, did it do any damage? It did. Awesome. Can you shoot that one now? It's like the major offender here. Nice work. This dude's badass, dude. The accuracy. No, okay. I think the barricade's stopping it. Almost there. Come on. Make it blow up. Make it. Nice work. One more. Alright, okay, there's one up there, but we're just gonna go back inside now. Well, at least we can kind of walk around. Alright, he's all good to go. A little crabby due to tiredness, but that's fine. One more turret. We can fucking lay this damn thing to rest finally. We did get some good goodies for that. Yeah, that gun is the best, man. Sure, our elk is gonna bugger off, which is fine. If it didn't already. It certainly didn't come inside of its own accord, right? I don't think so. Somebody has to go rope it. Wow, Rimhammer the End Times. Alien race, space race. RimWorld. Here we are again. Oh, there's another one there too. Son of a biscuit. Probably this one we could pick off from back here where this one can't see us. Alright, I did a bunch of harvest, but we might be able to do some more, so let's double check. Oh yeah. None of this stuff's going to be around come spring, so we might as well gather what we can. I have people that have nothing to do. Glog doesn't have a hat or a helmet. What is this? Unfinished AR. Well, anyways, most of the stuff seems to have been repaired. And then once they repair it, they put it on. Yep. Everything's awesome again, and the armor we picked up is glorious too. We're all sitting pretty well for that. I could be shooting this and then try and mortar these, but the gun's got such range and is so effective. It's pretty insane. Inspired surgery for Lubov. Not making much progress on the research, that's for sure. How many of these have you made so far? One. I don't think we overly need them, so I'm only going to do one. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. We could get Craig something else. Okay, we could use two. We'll stick with it. Plus it gets his skill up. So that he won't lose the skill. A river troll self-tamed. Only shitballs. You better come inside, river troll. So we can slaughter you. There we go. Come on in. Welcome, River Troll. That's a weird one that a River Troll is up to. That's a RimWorld meets Warhammer right there. That's alright. Hogwitch. Relaxing socially. Needs. Recreation. High. Can you go eat something? Consuming a 5 meal. Good. Then you're getting out there. He doesn't need much food. Sad that he has to eat a full meal when I should make half meals that the halflings can eat. The reduced food requirement. Alright, so we should be able to stand down there. I'm gonna slide. Nice work, dude. That one didn't last. So now if we go here, there's some obstacles in the way. I'm trying to think if we go over here, I don't think we can stand there. Probably can't see it from this spot. If we go there, it's definitely going to try and get me. But he can't see it from where he's at. That's the last thing we have to take down. I'm going to bite the bullet here. We have to get lucky. This gun shoots really slow. Come on, don't die how much. Oh god, he's getting... Alright, flee. It's done. There you go. That was insane. Alright, let's see. I need a deconstruct job. Okay, you actually need to go find a Oh, that was a claim. I just want deconstruct. We could bring those things in, but we're not gonna. Is there anything worth keeping here? I wonder if a high shield would make it so that enemies can't bomb us. Like, I think it's just kaput. Yeah, we'll just deconstruct. It's fine. Alright, off you go, friend. Fantastic. Busy stuff. Everybody has something to do now. Another problem solved. I have an elk somewhere. Nobody roped it. I guess the troll must have... Yeah, I see a troll heart in here. How are we doing for packaged survival meals? Let's kick that up. I'm going to go... let's not go nuts because it's winter, so we just have to keep an eye on the food supplies. Look change desired, that's fine. You can do that, friend. Oh, there's still a bunch of shit down here I didn't grab. I definitely don't want this thing. Oh, there's still some more components. Nice work. Oh, we definitely don't want this guy either. Alright, anyway. That's a real boon. I don't know what that spike was. Creature spike, that must be the troll. Something else self-tame as well? I don't know. Mare 3, the grass is dying, the horses are giving birth. Alright, I can't believe we got over that too with no deaths. That gun is bananas. It's really awesome. That's going to be very useful on Caravan, I'll say that. So, what else do we want to do? We did some mining down here. There's still a ton of coal we can nab. There's some uranium somewhere here. Excellent. What's that? Oh, more gromroll, you say. I'll take that. There's all kinds of goodies down here. There's a lot of gromroll. I shouldn't have sold that gromroll. Usually you just don't end up with that much of it. Sadly, there's no warpstone because that's a real wealth booster as well. Alright, there's your deconstruction happening. Let's get these brought in. Thank God the steel doesn't rot, which it would make more sense for steel to rot than it would for it to burn. Right? Like it'll rust and corrode if you leave shit out. Whatever. Don't try and put sense in a video game, right? Did we make that AR? We did. It turned out good as well. This guy was a pretty good shot. We'll give it to you. Something just ate it. Maybe our elk. And we're clocked again. Dear God, not another mech cluster. The Marauder camp. Power claws. The dwarfs with power claws would be fun. Plasteel. We don't really need any of that. But it would be nice to capture some people for some growth. We have 1, 2 open beds right now. We could get a, oh, these are for prisoners. We could get a love potion as well and make some people couple up. Finally replenishing the wood. So we did want to do something with the fencing. See, this makes it impossible. So we could do like straight across here. I think I will. I want a gate. And I want more copies of, we need a gate. Wooden gate. Keep going. There we go. I want to give the horses enough room that they, you know, get around and stuff, but shit. That's a stupid spot for a gate. Cancel it. Let's go around it like this. There we go. And then a gate. Wooden gate. There. And I guess over there. Now where's my pen marker? That's going to be the next question. There. Good, it's already down there. And then these we can deconstruct. Hopefully we have enough wood to make that happen. These plants over here we should all cut out too. Since we do have battles over here. And we don't want to give people cover or anything. Alright, we already have 3,500 wood, so I'd say we've replenished that. Why is no one coming over here for this? Because they just deconstructed those things. Yeah, that was a nice boon. This right here is that thing. plus all this wood, actually. We've turned a lot of trees into some usable resources. Alright, there we go. Get those horses in there. Now we don't have to worry about them being in the middle of the way when we have fights. What? No, you aren't roaming anywhere, butthole. That is gonna restrict their ability to find food. Ugh, this hay is never gonna last either. Maybe I should be making kibble, but since we're doing so many packaged survival meals, I'm a little hesitant. Wish you could set a room as a barn. Maybe it is a barn because there's animal beds in there. We have a major break risk on someone. What's going on there? Rotting corpse, imprisoned. That's going to expire. Pessimist, that never expires. 8 without a table, training clothes. He's a slayer, so he doesn't like wearing clothes, but it's actually -15 Celsius, 5 Fahrenheit. That's pretty damn nippy. I know he's a slayer, but he's no Gotrek Garnison. Alright, all the plants are dying, that's fine. Just let those go. We don't need a notification. Should just be an auto harvest. Like, one plant dies, boom. Auto harvest. Automatically it goes through. Gets rid of them all. We could really use some traders here. Maybe we could make our own trade. I never figured out who Dusk Crusher was. I was trying to figure that out a few episodes ago. I don't think that's a pawn we even have. There's Bronze Breaker. Sounds like an ogre. Maybe it was one of those visitors that we did bad stuff to a long time ago. I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of it. That job was locked up that whole time anyway. So I guess the next question is, do I try to make more bedrooms? I guess they almost have to be over here. Maybe over here. That's kind of problematic, actually. We need this for growing. Trying to leverage as much of this fertile soil as we can. I could push this fence back. Ouch. Fibrous mechanites. Those are the best because they suck up a shitload of medicine and they never go away. So, by the best, I mean they're absolute bullshit. Actually, somehow they're harvesting a bunch of berries. They're just harvesting everything. That's weird. Somehow some job must have got put in place to make all this shit get harvested. Oh my god, we finally finished advanced fabrication. There's 9 queen bees. There's also a dead deer. Never do a haul all on that because... How did I get this? Maybe there must have been a harvest all plants job. That's interesting. So there's just literally shit everywhere we could be living off of. But oh, mira, we'll take that. Anyway, well, that's a nice boon for virtually nothing. Fabrication. Bionics, people, Bionics. That's not good. The dude is literally a troll slayer, and this troll is gonna hunt him. I don't think I want to take my chances, though. I really don't. We do have miners over here. Both with firearms. It's probably going to go for him, right? Maybe it's going for the dwarf because he's smaller. Okay. Shit. Priscilla's on her own. Get out there. Get out there. Go. Why aren't you shooting? Gotcha, fool. Finish off. The next time you want to come for me, you'll remember that shit. Tell all the trolls. Alright, so we do have more of these. Yeah, I've been missing that, so let's go see what job could have caused that. Harvest all plants. There you go. I did not ever... That's the first time I've actually used it, and it was inadvertent. What is this dude's beef? Yeah, herd getting soft. Hold on a sec. That's not something you want. Let's go look at Beastmen. Use herd soft. No. Enable violence need. Close now. Alright, so that should remove that. Yeah. That's just not going to work if you're doing a space race game. So So if you want to use beastmen for different things than they were intended, there's a few settings in those mods, in the mod that you can control it with. Unfertilized goose eggs, free steel. That's actually good because that you can make meals out of that. DeWald will never do cleaning, but he will piss away his time in there. But this room has to be clean. There we go. We have a lot of stuff to butcher here. Been a while since we had a mental break. Somehow his friend died. Maybe that was those people we did some bad stuff to once upon a time. I don't remember. 5,200 hay, and it's not even winter yet. We desperately need to do something with these horses. Tempted to slaughter some of them. I'm gonna regret it if I don't, but I'm not gonna do it. Cause yeah, I was hoping to sell them. Let's go look at animals. Oh my god, I wish you could order them. Oh, you can. Oh, that's phenomenal. So I don't think any of them have injuries. Best to not get rid of any pregos. Alright. 1, 2, 3. There's all the mares are knocked up. 4, 5, 6. Someone's gonna come along to buy these things like right away. Alright, let's try that. What is this? Somebody smashed up my fence. Come on. Hopefully they auto-return them outside. They do. Good. Animal filth. They must, when they mill around here, go inside somewhere, and that must cause that animal filth issue. I'm keeping the wood in here. We can sell that. Holy shit, we have an excellent quality. GUN. I might give that the Glog. It's gonna fire faster. Are you a good shot? Not bad. I wonder if we smelt that cannon down, if we get a shitload of material for it. You think you would? How'd the mining situation end up? Decent. They're busy guys. Actually, I think doing this has saved my ass a couple times now. So, if you don't mind the potential for a massive infestation nearby, look what happened here. It gives you an insane amount of good cover to deal with those boners that appear randomly. How many of these were there? 7. Good. Somebody needs to do some butchering. Hopefully that makes the hay last. I took out a fair number of them. It's 1 a.m. The hell? No, that's not true. It's 11 p.m. Alright, she is butchering, just really slowly. I'm just gonna force a butcher job in the morning and clean that up. Man, what a mess. This has been a very interesting game. You'll notice the last one was so frustrating with the ideology because I wasn't catering to it this time, though. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. Simply can't abide, like, non-stop issues with moods due to all the ideology shit that never ends. So frustrating. Okay, no storage space. For what? Yeah, whatever. Alright, there we go. Dealt with. What's Craig working on these days? Oh yeah, we needed to do a health check for Bionics. That we can do nothing about. I'm just gonna go through and do this. You don't want to be bored to death, right? If you're not already. Alright, so that's what we need. 2 eyes, 3 arms, a leg, and a spine. I think a spine will get rid of a torso scratch scar. I'm not sure. We'll try it. I'm gonna make that one lower priority though, because I don't know if it. Oh, it is the lowest. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Actually, also we need to get Craig as the boss of all these. So that should give him a shit ton to do. Making an eye good. He needs an eye for himself. Now, where to go from there? Power's been doing fantastic. The horse situation is still not under control, but I could take out a few more stallions. I don't want to take out the pregnant mares. I don't want to take out any of the foals. Stallion 5 can go. We have a lot of male foals, so I think we'll take out 2 more. Alright, there you go. Now let's hope the food lasts. We have a shit ton of meat though. Elk meat, moose meat. Where's the horse meat? There it is. Yeah. How do we end up with for veggies? So now we're at a spot where we can certainly just make a shit ton more of these. Let's kick it up to like... Nah, let's not go 2 bananas. Let's double check where we're at after that gets finished. These we could put somewhere else. Like maybe in here. Is this critical? Yeah, I'd have to turn them off over there. If somebody falls or burns his food or smashes a pile of meals or something, I'm going to be really pissed off. Packet survival meal. And let's turn those off over here. 803. The downside is she's going to be running all the way over there to put them down. Alright, so it's not rotting. I like that it's like really upset about the fact that it contains meat, but... Now, how are we doing for hay? 5,000. Still fall. That's not good, man. Cheers to the patrons. Adam Chesnowski, Benjamin D, Carrie Mahoney, Corno Boder, Dimitri Rurikid, Genghis Keith, Gingivitis, Groove Gunnar Orn Ragnarsson, Michael Sager, Patrick Johnson, Resock, Roses and Saber, Sebastian Schaefer, Shiggy, Natazil, and James Farley. You guys are awesome. I love you very much. As I do the rest of you, thank you very much for being here with me today. Serious pain. Fibrous GD Mechanites. Need some magic to deal with that. Let's do a magic check before we call it for today. Koosley. She's sickly, and there's not a lot I can do about that. Bestial Surge. This guy's a magician, but not gaining stuff too soon. What's this? Vision of Torment. That's a really good one for taking prisoners. Otherwise, we just have some Boon of Chaos. I could be doing Boon of Chaos, like, repeatedly. Some of those I should... some of them you might want to save till combat. I've been thinking about adding auto-cast. The same way that RimWorld of Magic does it. If I can figure it out. And, hey, Mira, we found steel. Fantastic. Anyway, just because some of those spells, it's just a constant struggle. I'm not going to hunt the caribou. We just have too much meat right now, and it's just busy work, so why bother? Packaged survival meals. 802. That's awesome. People have nothing to do again, too, so we'll have to figure that out next time. I need to go take some prisoners and find some people, so I think I'm going to plan a trip out of here, but we'll figure that out. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all. I'll see you next time.